You know that little drip from a pipe or that bit of water you notice pooling in the basement? It might not seem like a huge deal at first, right? Well, what if I told you that tiny leak could be silently wrecking your home, costing you thousands, and even putting your family's health at risk? Today, we're pulling back the curtain on the hidden dangers of water damage and why every single second counts when it comes to protecting your biggest investment. Let's dive in.
And this isn't just some dramatic line to get your attention. It is the absolute fundamental truth of the situation. From the very moment that leak starts, a clock begins ticking. And believe me, what happens next is all about how fast you can react. So why is speed so important? Let's break down exactly what's happening in those first 2 days. This is the timeline that literally separates a minor cleanup from a major wallet-draining catastrophe.
Just look at how fast this all escalates. In the first 24 hours alone, that water is already at work. It's soaking into your drywall, your wood beams, causing them to swell up and get weaker. But the real danger zone? That's between 24 and 48 hours. That's the golden window for mold and mildew to start growing, turning a simple water problem into a serious health hazard. And after that, the risk of major structural damage just skyrockets.
Now, that ticking clock we just talked about, well, it actually ticks even faster in certain places. See, your local climate plays a massive role, and if you happen to live somewhere damp and rainy like Vancouver, you're facing a whole different level of challenge.
I mean, think about it. In a place that's always damp, the air itself is kind of working against you. Everything just takes forever to dry, which is basically an open invitation for mold to move in and set up shop. So the danger isn't just a one-time pipe burst. It's this constant, relentless pressure on your home.
And this right here is a perfect example. Something as simple and as common as clogged gutters can turn into a huge disaster in a damp climate. All that rainwater has nowhere to go, so where does it end up? Soaking into your roof and your foundation, starting that dangerous ticking clock all over again. Okay, now for the part that's truly scary. The dangers you can't even see. This is where water damage gets really deceptive and potentially devastating.
Usually, it's the obvious stuff that sets off the alarm bells, right? You see a strange stain spreading on the ceiling, you feel a squishy spot on the carpet, or a patch of drywall just looks damp. These are the red flags that make you go, uh-oh, something's wrong. And this is the million-dollar question, because that visible damage, it's often just the tip of the iceberg. The real long-term destruction is happening completely out of sight, behind your walls and under your floors. And here's the scary truth. That little ceiling stain you see, it could be hiding wood beams that are literally rotting away. Those wet floors, they're the perfect breeding ground for hidden toxic mold. And that damaged drywall, it might be covering up a serious electrical hazard just waiting to happen. All of this is going on silently, behind the scenes, tanking your home's value and putting your family's safety at risk. So how in the world do you fight an enemy you can't even see? Well, this is where the pros come in. It's not just about mopping up the mess you can see, it's about tackling the entire problem, from the hidden source to all that invisible damage. And local is the absolute keyword here. You want experts who know your area inside and out. They get the local climate, they know the kind of building materials used in your neighborhood, and they understand the unique challenges your home might face. They're the ones who can get there fast and know exactly what to do. So here's how the pros do it. First, they stop the damage from getting any worse. Then they bring in the high-tech gear. We're talking moisture meters, thermal cameras, to hunt down every last drop of hidden water. And they don't just set up a few fans. They use specialized drying techniques to make sure the very structure of your home is bone dry. Only then, once everything is safe and dry, do they start the full restoration, getting your home back to the way it was before the damage ever happened. All right, let's talk money. Because when it comes to water damage, time is literally money. Every single hour you wait, the cost to fix everything just keeps going up and up. This chart really says it all, doesn't it? The cost of taking immediate action is just a fraction of what you'll pay if you wait. The longer you delay, the more that repair bill's gonna sting. It's a huge difference. We're talking about saving thousands, maybe even tens of thousands of dollars here. Acting fast isn't just a good idea. It's one of the smartest financial decisions you can make to protect yourself and your home. So, here's what it all comes down to. Your home is your biggest investment, right? The question is, are you really aware of what might be threatening it from the inside out? Because sometimes the biggest dangers are the ones you never even see coming. And a quick note, the information we shared in this explainer was provided by the experts at Top Level Construction. Thanks so much for watching.